Hello guys, welcome back to my channel RHC Engineering. And for today's tutorial, we will discuss about the beam design. And sa previous na discussion natin, nag-discuss tayo about the analysis of the beam for a single span. So actual guys, if you're from this framing plan, dapat continuous yan eh. May sinasabi pa tayong distribution, yung factor. So we need to distribute the moment from one beam to another beam kasi may sharing of moments yan. But for this example, we will use only one span. So ito yung gagamitin natin. Nakuha na natin yung maximum moment at midspan and the support. So ito yung design natin. Ito yung i-calculate natin how much reinforcement yung kailangan based sa moment at sa share na ano natin na analyze. Okay? And without further ado, let's continue to our discussion and start the design tutorial. Okay. We have here the diagram of the beam section. As you can see, mayroon tayong compression reinforcement and tension reinforcement naman sa baba. Then we have here the strain diagram and the stress diagram. So, napagdaanan ninyo yan sa concrete design na subject. Ngayon, gagawa tayo ng calculator. Okay? So, we need to make the input data. Okay. So, input data, para sa input data, change natin yung kulay. Kailangan natin mag-create. So, change ko yung text guys. Gusto ko yung Arial narrow. Okay. Then, dapat dito siya. Dito sa gitna. And, ito naman sa mga units natin. So, ito, let's use initial value of 20.7. Ito yung grade 60 natin. This is MPa. So, syempre, lalagay natin yan. Ito yung concrete compressive strength. Then, after that, of course, yung strength ng reinforcement natin, let's use 420. Or commonly sa atin, 415, ganyan. Grade 60 na bakal. This is the reinforcement yield strength. Then, yung ES natin. Ito yung modulus of elasticity ng bakal natin, reinforcement. So, that is 200,000. So, this is reinforcement modulus of elasticity. Okay, reinforcement modulus of elasticity. Then next, of course, the geometry. Kailangan natin yung this is the geometry. So, kailangan natin, copy na lang natin to. Of course, para sa B, this is the width. Yung B natin, this is the section width or breadth. This is in millimeter. Pero pwede rin natin ito, guys, i-insert natin yung value ng phi. Okay. This is default one para sa flexures, strength reduction factor. Kapag tension controlled yung section natin, guys. Factor. Okay? Then para sa geometry natin, section na lang. Section. Then, meron tayong of course yung edge natin. So, from our initial value, ito, yung B natin is 240, then 400 naman yung edge. Yung section height natin, no? Okay. Then, from this given, kailangan din natin kunin yung A value, then yung DC. It is the distance from the face of the beam, yung A, to the center of the reinforcement. This is the A value. So, ibig sabihin, para makuha natin yung A value na yan, yung concrete cover na 40 as per the code, plus the stirrups diameter, plus half of the reinforcement na main bars natin. So, mag-assume tayo dito ng 58 kasi ma-check natin mamaya. Okay, this is cover to tension rebar center. Whereas yung DC natin, para naman sa compression yan. So this is compression. Okay. So kung gusto natin iset na lang, pwede tayo dito mag ano, to section properties. Properties. Pwede ko, pwede ako mag-set dito ng reinforcement. Pwede reinforcement. Ito. Reinforcement. So mag-set ako rito ng bakal na para automatically may ano na siya, may computation na sa yung distance natin dito, cover tension rebar and the compression. Medyo malaki, no? Bato malaki. Ito laki. So dia na lang, guys. Diameter. Main. Then pwede ko siya, sige, mag-ano muna tayo rito. This is mm. Pero mag-set ako dito sa data. Then less. Tapos yung mga diameter natin, 10, 12, 16, 20, 25, 28, and 32. Ayan, so, oops, saan natin lagay? Ulit-ulit. Hindi natin na, ano, should be list. 10, 12, 16, 20, 25, 28, and 32. Then, okay. Ayun. Okay. Initial value natin, 16. Main reinforcement diameter. So, isit na lang din natin yung stirrups kasi nga, para makompute na natin automatically yung value ng A at DC. Stirrups. Pero hindi pa natin yan i-solve. Commonly, mga 10 mm yan. Stirrups. Reinforcement diameter. So, ito, pwede na natin yan ma-calculate. Pero, kailangan natin yung concrete cover. Okay? Let's say CC, concrete cover, guys. Commonly, this is 40 mm as per code kapag beam, columns, clear concrete cover to. Okay. So para ma-solve natin to, of course, ano lang yan eh. Plus natin yung concrete gabber, plus diameter of the stirrups, plus 0.5 ng main diameter. Okay. So same lang din. Copy paste ko na lang to. Kasi same lang din yan. Ayan. Considering na yung concrete cover is same yung sa compression side and the tension side. So every time mag-change tayo dito ng diameter, automatically mag-change na rin yan yung concrete cover to tension and compression rebar center natin, no? So mas mabilis para hindi na tayo magkalagyo. Okay? Ayun. Then, of course, yung loads natin, applied moment. Kasi yung, para ma-compute natin yung reinforcement ng beam, nakabase siya doon sa moment na applied moment. Applied moment doon sa beam or the actual moment. Applied moment. So, let's copy this up. Copy this one. Let's say this is the mu value. Ultimate moment na yan, guys. This is the ultimate moment. Applied. So, isulat natin para may reference tayo. Yan. So, of course, tatanggalin ko tong nakadata kasi. So, clear. Okay. So, from this shear and moment diagram, yung bottom mo na yung solve natin, guys. Okay? This is 151.86. This 1.51.86. So, this is the bottom reinforced this. This is the bottom moment. Ibig sabihin, ito yung tension na yan. Nasa tension. Kung sa support naman tayo, guys, yung isolve niya yung dito sa taas. Okay? This is the applied ultimate moment. So, meron na tayong data. So, gagamit tayo dito ng macro. Macro, guys. Okay? So, ngayon, of course, yung calculation. Calculation, pwede natin na ano dito. Or, ilagay na lang ulit natin sa baba dito. Pero hindi tayo magka-calculate eh. Hindi tayo maglalagay rito ng calculation. Diretso na tayo sa code. So, result na kaagad. No. Dito na lang yung result. Or yung summary na lang. Okay. Ko to. Clear ko anong value.